minutes of this game. Kenny Atkinson has told his shooters, just get it up there, we'll do the rest. And a miscommunication with Mitchell and Allen.
How about the chuck there, Grant?
Mobley had the first bucket of the game for Cleveland, but Mitchell with the last 7 points for the Cavs. Allen nearly lost it, he did. Taken away by Robinson. Numbers with Harris running. Lob it towards him. Harris, the adjustment and finish. Finds Strus. Had a couple of really big moments in that third quarter in Game 7. Jenkins comes away with a rip. Beating Merrill to the basket. Jenkins flying in. Jenkins actually has 6 points. The 2 actually go to Stewart. After Jenkins tried to take his free throw, Stewart did take him. And to Strus. Strus nearly traveled. He did travel. And a turnover right back to Detroit. Schroeder will slow it down, wait for reinforcements, and he just threw it away. Thought Mobley was going to continue to the... Harris, the kick. Green, another 3. Doesn't go. Oh, Asar Thompson. He is always lurking.
He can be active, find open areas, and make plays for himself or his teammates.
Meanwhile, Sam Merrill is questionable return with a left hamstring injury. 3 to work with. Harden against Thompson. Harden step back 3 is well short.
There as well. It's celebrating the guys that gave so much to this franchise.
And they're going to call this an over and back against James Harden. Mitchell off the screen from Mobley. And he was hoping Mobley was going to be in the pocket. Instead, Cunningham the other way. Cross. Harden stopped. Bounce it. Mitchell couldn't get there. Harris does. Holland on the leak out. Running with Jenkins. And Holland banks it home. And the foul. Outside Harden. 8 to work with. Trying to challenge Cunningham. Cunningham's going to win the battle with a steal. Scoop it up. Thompson can fly. Approaching the midway point of the third. Cleveland battling well, but Harden just can't find any semblance of rhythm. Turnover. Harris comes to coast. Working against Thompson, and guess who won that defensive battle? Get it back to Harden. Schroeder on the short roll. Try to get it out for Tyson. Another turnover.
That's 15 of these things, and another run out here for Detroit.
Allen kick. Schroeder thought about it. Now he'll drive, and he lost it. Another turnover for Cleveland.
Game where he has found Duncan Robinson all by himself for an open 3.
Cavs had it within a possession. See if this group can find anything offensively. It was Schroeder and Tyson who helped to ignite it along with Strus in that third and early fourth quarter. And this is going to be 1:12 to play. Harden drive. Bounce it. Jenkins got in front. Popped in the air by Duran. And another takeaway by the Pistons.
Live ball turnovers. We already saw 1 here by Toronto.
Corner pitch, but on the sideline. Kept alive by Mobley. It's a good size. Some sloppy passes here early. Cleveland looks a little jittery. Kobe Walters, second year out of Baylor, to Barnes, to the basket. A bang and a bucket. And the Raptors off to a good start on the road. They are not blinking. They are breathing. They are thriving. Wade, no. Strus on the rebound. Taken away, slapped away by Barrett. On the floor here, team up 8, trying to win Game 7 on the road. Allen's got position inside. Murray Boyle's digging down, forcing the turnover. That have led to 11 Toronto points as the Raptors lead this Game 7 by 10. And turn it over after the timeout. Up 15 to go here in this opening quarter. 4-5 matchup in the East. High handoff is broken up. Trying to get it to Mobley on the other end. Mamukariashvili to the basket for the dunk. I love that approach, Reggie. It's understanding these players as well. And a guy like Harden playing in an 8th Game 7, they got a feel for it. It's going to go the other way. Yes, it will. It's an offensive foul.
Barnes now. He's starting to cook a little bit here for Toronto. Oh, yeah. Look at the defense.
Way off on the hook. Mitchell back the other way. Tries to split 2. No can do. Take it away. It's Barrett. Bounce right back to him for the finish. A.J. Lawson got it back to him. Wade going to put it on the deck, losing some shooting confidence, and he turned it over. Another one of those live ball turnovers, Reg. Barrett basket bound. Mobley knocks it out.
I love the desperation here.
Hard to step on Murray Boyles. Waiting for him. Going the other way. charge is drawn. And these two players check.
Raptors lead.
Steal.
By 7. Walter, there it is. You called it. Scotty out on the run. Scotty with 14.
Down in the stance, eyeing the Cavaliers. Strus a cut. And an elbow up high.
Offensive foul. Yep. Scotty Barnes here.
And a hand on Tyson. Harden now, chased around that screen. Inside, Allen can't put a fork in it. Barrett back the other way.
Have a lot of teams sticking together.
Mobley back in, Jackson three. Strus another offensive rebound, but turn it over. That first half was terrific. There's too much of the Cavaliers and too much of that guy. Allen, who sets the march, you got to take it away from him, and chops down Walter for the foul. Be careful here at the end of the series. Do not need this either side. Shot clock violation, so Toronto will put it in, and they will be eliminated. Terrific season for the Raptors. Take it to 7. Comes to an end. The Cleveland Cavaliers advance to round 2.
Exceptional timing on the baseline cut, and Jacoby Walter.
Cookies. Walter to Shed, back to Walter. Long rebound secured by Mobley. Good defense from Toronto. Inside, Barrett the steal. Barrett off to the races. On the drive, put it up and through. CMB has the defensive assignment. Runs right through a Mitchell screen. Mobley downhill, lost it. Pass up ahead to Battle. Quick trigger. Battle!
Much better this year, playing in that 10 to 16-foot range and up over the top of long defenders.
Offensive foul. It's on Dean Wade.
R.J. Barrett understands that he's a bigger factor, right? And he's taking advantage. Those extra touches, more of a feature guy.
5th turnover by the Cavaliers, spinning Scotty.
Of the coaches wondering why they didn't challenge there. Mitchell stripped by Barnes. Shed ahead of the pack.
See if they can include him, which they do here.
Tyson put it up and off, and it's an offensive foul. Shed was there on the play. Harden now. Penetrating, toss out, Pirtle the deflection. Mamu Kalashvili off to the races. Dump off to Walter. No.
Tyson. And another turnover. Here's Scotty 3 on 2. Scotty looks for CMB. Murray Boyles finds Jacoby. The closeout by Merrill. Here's RJ looking to attack. Has it knocked away. And Mitchell comes down with it. Mitchell on the ground. And then he turns it over. Scooped up by Shed.
From James Harden and Donovan Mitchell thus far. Harden turned it over. 3-on-1 behind the back. Walter, no, but he's fouled by Strus. Merrill in the corner, and he lost it out of bounds.
Again, at his size, out there able to switch and play on the perimeter.
Inbound stolen. Run CMB, and he's fouled by Mobley.
Raptors up 78-65. Schroeder knocked away. Another turnover, the 14th. RJ right to the rim, lays it up and in.
Mitchell penetrating, toss it up, but a bad lob attempt. Allen made to play. Just his 6th board of the night. And Shed has fouled out. Off the switch. Harden. Short. And Mobley the hustle, but it's over to Barnes. Barnes to Murray Boyles. They're looking for a turnover first before foul. Schroeder got it ahead to Mobley, out of bounds. Big call, Raptors ball.
That ends a streak of 4 straight made baskets by the Raptors. Mitchell tried to split a double. Barnes got a hand on it, and leaking out, R.J. Barrett checks behind him and flushes it.
Cover and get back. Another block shot by Scotty Barnes.
Strus loses it, and that is their third.
Made a lineup change to widen the floor, but it hasn't worked out early. Walter with the steal. Gets it back and drills the three. Jacoby Walter with the steal in the three. Merrill kind of turned the tide for them. Mitchell late clock with 4. Pass to Harden is stolen. 2-on-1 Raptors. Shed the steal, gives it up. Barnes with the flush.
The ball high leg between his legs.
Turnover. Offensive foul. Tyson with Allen, Harden, Wade, and Merrill. Barrett, Barnes, Murray, Boyles, Mamu, and Walter. And an offensive foul.
Allen's got it against a really good defensive rookie.
Loose.
CMB who got it down to the floor. Allen can't recover. Shed takes it away. Walter checks the feet. Drills the three-pointer. Third triple in the half and a cross-court steal. Walter against Strus, bumps him off and takes. Cavaliers down 1, under 3 minutes to go in the half. High pass, way too high for Strus.
Sandro Mamu-Kelly.
Under 2 minutes to go and a steal. Boy,
And that's what I want to see. The Raptors start taking advantage against Jared Allen in that paint. Raptors doing a nice job of collapsing down. Get it up to RJ right here for a dunk.
RJ Barrett.
Jared Allen and Evan Mobley have teamed up for 9 points in this third quarter so far.
Control of the ball either.
Shed, couple feet behind the stripe, missing. Toronto getting cold for the first time. Oh, this is going to be an unforced error. The ball went off the sideline, the baseline rather. 5th year, senior year down the road in Columbus, as you pointed out. Merrill against Battle. And a travel is called on Merrill. Another nice defensive effort. Ruder having a superlative fourth quarter. Not that time. Shed defended nicely. Cleveland keeps. 2 to shoot. Harden contested. Won't catch the rim. He thought he was fouled by Barrett. No foul. Shot clock violation.
And here is Harden. Harden lobbing it in, and Allen.
Barrett was outstanding in Game 3. Had 33 points, shot it extraordinarily well.
Mobley trying to save it. There's another turnover. Here's Barnes into the paint with the flush.
Picking his spots, coming down in the middle of the floor in transition.
Harden gets it back, gives it up. Mobley knocked away, trying to corral it, deflected and taken.
Kept it around the perimeter.
Here is Harden. Shed very feisty defensively, but giving size to Harden. Shed pokes it away.
That probably should have been a foul, getting tripped as Donovan Mitchell was taken to the other side of the basket.
Low scoring opening quarter. Awful pass there for Mitchell. Tyson winning. Here comes Cleveland. Look out, Mamu-Kelly read it, intercepts it. Barnes can't muscle it in, gets it back, and gets fouled.
Jared Allen does such a good job of getting down the floor, changing ends, and getting quick post position. And played on a team that finished last in the SEC in that great year they had, but that was the best last place team in a conference I'd ever seen. And
Shot doesn't go, batted out Allen. Strus. That pass to Wade, but he handles it deflected. Harden trapped behind the back, and the pass stolen away. The 6th turnover.
And 12 and a half is a ridiculous number. Here's
really the percentage. Another turnover.
Barrett coughs it up. You can use that phrase again. Gets it back, 4 to shoot. Mitchell no look inside at the bottom of the backboard. Barnes dishing, Ingram connects. Squirts it out, another chance for Cleveland. Harden getting the booze. And Mitchell was out of bounds. Strus had it knocked away. 13th Cavs turnover. Jumper, first field goal in more than 5 minutes for Toronto.
And good patience by Brandon Ingram with that little two-man game with Colin Murray-Boyles.
An offensive struggle. Here's Schroeder. He had a productive first half. Bad pass. Hard in the lead. Tyson has it taken away. Barrett will launch.
Hurdle became a screener, then a scorer.
Just a lazy pass by Harden. Trying to foul Barrett. Couldn't, and Barrett
Went right at Sam Merrill. Merrill defended pretty well, but just used his strength.
Shed cut off Mitchell. And is it going to be an 8-second violation?
The steal. Cavs running. Mitchell penetrated on Pirtle, lost it out of bounds.
Area, Pirtle not ready for that drop by Barnes, and second quick turnover by Toronto.
Mobley trying to toss it to Allen, slapped out of there by Ingram. Handoff to Mitchell. 3 seconds. Mitchell over to Wade. Blocks. Pirtle with the rejection. 5 for 5 from downtown. Harden through traffic. Scoops it up off the floor. Tied up. And a jump ball.
Top, but Scotty Barnes ends up with Jared Allen, and that's an opportunity for him to go right in the paint.
Offensive foul. We're going the other way. 5-second violation. That's now 6. Oh, Shed almost had a steal. And it's out of bounds. Toronto ball. Schroeder on the move. Dump off. Stolen. Schroeder fights to get it back. Tosses it up. And great defensive play by Brandon Ingram. Harden. Toss over to Ellis. And Ellis stepped out of bounds.
They can start to pick it up offensively.
Barrett out of control. Poked it away to get it back. And the great defense by Shed. Mitchell and the lane. Toss out Strus. Saved it to Barnes. CMB! This is the second rebound for Jared Allen tonight. Mitchell found an angle and turned it over. Harden trying to leave it for Mobley, and a steal by Barrett. Walter, 6 assists. That hit the line. That's an over and Barrett. Turnover issue. Harden the board. Harden, that pass over. Harden working on Barrett. No whistle. Pass to Harden. Harden, the swatted. That would have been filthy. And Mitchell stepped out. Harden stripped. Set the steal. Barnes outside. Shed. Barrett 3-ball. Corner pocket. Allen, he touched it. That's an over and back.
With 18 turnovers, Cleveland had 17. Harden with the drive. They turned the ball over. Drive and dish, and Wade wasn't all the way down.
He studied some of Bradley Beal's games with Washington. Beal made a couple of All-Star games playing alongside John Wall.
And then Toronto threw it away in transition. Murray Boyles couldn't hang on to it. Offensive foul is called on James Harden. The call made by Nick Booker.
And there on the defensive end, he's the help guy playing off Shed. Now a turnover. This can ignite that Toronto offense.
The number 1 fast break offense in the red.
They got 2 big ones.
16 of their 26 points earned in the paint, Jack. Here's Merrill. Entry pass denied by Murray Boyles. A steal. This time to kick out. Tyson drives. Poked away. Toronto in the open.
Feely with 7. Murray Boyles with 6. Walter with 6. And some of these role guys have really stepped up.
And that's a 5-second call on the inbounds pass.
Wants to see the Toronto Raptors play with.
Oh, ambitious pass. Jared Allen saving out by the logo. Harden burst into action. Going to take it inside, and he lost the ball against Barnes. And Brandon Ingram, The dish to Shed, a heave and a miss, but there's Barrett with in a row in March, and he had finger injuries on both hands early in the season. But since the All-NBA second-team player last season, a defensive player of the year, and a reach and a foul, but no, this is going the other way.
They got to travel on Mobley.
They also, of course, got Max Strus back in mid-March, and what a stop by Mitchell to put that shot up. They will be in full voice at Scotiabank Arena this weekend. Saban, Ellis, Walter picked it up. It was deemed to be Mitchell, Harden, and Mobley. 31 of 48 combined from the floor tonight, around 65%.
To begin the game, shaded by R.J. Barrett. Mobley out by the three-point line. Probably the best defender for Toronto. Scotty Barnes is on him. This is where he's effective. Inside-out pass. Stolen away. Mitchell. Artis Gilmore. The great Artis Gilmore. And a foul away from the ball. It's going to go against Harden. If this is going to be a battle of three-pointers, Cleveland's going to win it.
Yes, they are. Released by Colin Murray Boyles.
Dennis Schroeder is into the game. He'll be in the backcourt with Donovan Mitchell to begin our second quarter. Shot clock's down to 3. Schroeder has to get to work.
Rhythm.
Cleveland leads by 4, but another turnover. That'll be an offensive foul called on Mitchell. Harden's gonna have to fire. Good luck. Shot clock violation.
What a job.
Shot clock's at 3. Does Cleveland know? Shot clock violation. Jalen Tyson's in the game. Let's see if he can stay in this time. He had 3 fouls in 3 minutes. And this time the ball goes off his shoulder. Stolen away. Pirtle, what do you got? Cleveland leads by 18. And a bad screen. He is a native of Canada. He's from Brampton, Ontario. Mamukelashvili forces the issue, last touched by Kansas. And Harden, did that go off his foot? No, it didn't. Yes, it did, and Harden tried to play it off.
Yeah, you could tell how casually he went for that ball.
Mitchell. Battle. Best number 77 in the history of the Raptors. Also into the game is Jonathan Mobley.
On the weight side, so total different mindset, but knowing you absolutely, I think, have to win game 2